the start streaming button. And hopefully the audio is working. It looks like it is on my end, at least.
Yes, it is.
Welcome back, everybody, to Souls of Stormspire. Last time, you guys used Zasha's new prayer beads to fly your way to Waterdeep, essentially skipping like 2 to 3 days of travel, depending on, outside factors. So as you guys arrive ahead of schedule, you notice the industrial beauty of magic and mechanics covering this city. And you come up to the city. There's a long line of people trying to get through the southern checkpoint. And as you guys are waiting, you notice a little girl in rags just kind of staring at you guys. Or like staring out at the void, basically, blankly. And Nyssara initially thought that the girl was, a thief or something. Knew a little thieves' cant. So Nyssara flashed some thieves' cant at her in an attempt to connect. That girl didn't react, but another child kind of noticed and signed to Nyssara to go to the Blushing Mermaid, as you guys later found out. Lythra, you approached the young girl in an attempt to connect with her, but you found a little bit of trouble when the little girl started to grin wickedly and pointing and screaming that you killed her mama. In the confusion, you kind of rush away from the line. You kind of push your way past and into the city. So the little kid's not pointing at you anymore. And as the rest of you guys start going back, or proceed in line and look back at the child disappears. Then you guys kind of went shopping, or did a little exploring. Nyssara, Zasha, and Lucian kind of did more exploring around the city, a little bit of shopping. Nyssara got a little bit lost, but it's okay. It was only for a little bit. Lythra, you ended up hitting up a knowledgeable bartender in the Yawning Portal because you were looking for the Lilywell, or a bottle of Lilywell to bring back to Stormspire for Celeste. And you kind of got a brief suspicion of familiarity with this bartender before realizing that the bartender did not resemble the tiefling that you guys saw in that dungeon that had the cold hands, because it was a pink tiefling, or purple? Pink or purple tiefling instead of a blue tiefling. And then finally, Zasha, you saw a familiar little tophat and saw Boblano Pepperpot, the goblin with the frog named Tina, who asked for directions many, many sessions ago and then left you a very weird note, but it was helpful because it kind of warned you about things around. And you saw him walking around selling some medicinal peppers. Boblano revealed in your conversation that his family used to work for your family as healers. And he invited Zasha to visit the estate/shop in New Dolblunde. And then he kind of waddles his way towards the giant crater in what was once the trades district. So, for context on timing, it is now around 2 p.m., a little past the middle of the day, on the 25th, and you guys have some time to kill before the council session that is on the 28th. There are a number of options ahead of you guys. You could, I think I listed it in the recap, just kind of as for reference. You guys can just do some general exploration of the city. You could try to do some digging to find out what was fucking happening with that kid. You can drop down into New Dolblunde to visit the Pepperpots. You can continue the search for the rare bottle of Lilywell. Scope out the entrance of the High Conclave Spire in case you want to, just get your bearings before you go and visit the council. Or you can investigate the city for any Legion presence. But first, y'all gotta roll me some dice.
Oh shit.
Aw shit, it's rewards time, because you guys gave me a playlist, and that was really cool. Also, are you guys okay?
Yes.
Zasha, you're okay, you're
I'm
okay.
more than
The
okay.
rest of you,
Yeah.
are you okay?
I'm the most okay I've ever been. I assume that was mostly directed at me.
I was yelling at Nick earlier. I was like, Lythra and Lucian are so broody. And then Nyssara's just horny.
Kieran, I was laughing my ass off about this earlier. I was just having the moment like, you know, based on how Lythra actually acts, I feel like your playlist is just her if she was less traumatized. Because she acts all horny in the bars, but then it's just like, death. I really enjoyed that.
Also, I love
feel
it.
like a fighter. I think the Doom theme tracks is perfect for a fighter in any D&D campaign.
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's just also like dark and broody, so the joke stands. I see Zasha and Lucian already rolled. Nyssara and Lythra, you guys can also roll me a D100. We got 28 for Zasha.
Jesus Christ. Oh, not great, y'all. Everyone under 50.
Ooh, Lucian got a 12. So that's...
Can the rewards be bad, or are they just less good?
they're just less good.
Okay.
You will
If
not
you roll
be...
a 1, you die.
You will not be punished for rolling a 1. However, if you roll 100, you get stuff
You get
like
some
the
cool
prayer
shit.
beads. 49. Alright. And just for reference, if you guys are getting rewards, this is going to be something that you find, like, post-combat or in a dungeon. So, in the meantime, you guys are just kind of racking up the reward to make it a little bit more exciting when you see it. Alright. Let me bring us to... I have way too many tabs. Waterdeep. So you guys are currently at the Yawning Portal. I think that's where you guys met up. I also believe there was some talks about going to the Blushing Mermaid, but you guys can really choose to do whatever you like. But before we get to that, you all here coming from at first Lucian's pocket, but then like it spreads to the rest of you guys' pockets. You hear a little voice going, "Hello? Hello? Hello?"
Hello? I'm just gonna like yell out into the ether of like, hello?
You hear a voice go, "You sound really fuzzy. Is the connection okay?"
I'll pull the thing out of my pocket.
You pull out your telestone. And you all hear, loud and clear, a kind of shrill voice. "Oh, no." Well, scroll down to number 16. Poppy is calling you.
I'll just pick it up and say, "What?"
I was talking to my mom earlier, and she lives in Waterdeep, and she mentioned something a little bit suspicious. I didn't know if it was right to call you guys, but I didn't want to just leave it. And it might be nothing, but it sounds like some of the guards in the northern the north ward, I think it is, were asking about a group of adventurers, and the way my mom described it, it kind of sounded like it was like you guys, because they were talking about some tieflings and a dude with a robot arm and a bunch of like little fuzzy creatures, stacked on top of each other. It was kind of confusing, but it sounded like you guys, and I don't know. It might be good to steer clear of the North Ward just in case. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, that's not great, but appreciate the heads up. Well, shit. North Ward, huh? Okay, we can work around that. Thanks,
Now
Poppy.
I want to go to the North Ward.
Yeah, of course. If you run by my mom at all, just say hi. She'll give you some good pizza. And she hangs up.
Look, where? I want the pizza. Shit.
Gotta find her.
God damn it, Poppy.
I think it's beneficial that most of the things we want to do are the blushing, like go to the Blushing Mermaid. Lythra, you want to look for that alcohol thing, and then we're gonna go visit the Pepperpot.
That alcohol thing is a disrespectful way to refer to this magnificent elixir. But yes,
You're
you have a
welcome.
great point, Zasha. Yeah, I'm going to the Mermaid. Someone else needed shit there too, right? Was that you, Nyssara? Some thief shit?
I think I needed to check in, or I don't know, with the Thieves Guild.
It did seem like they were pointing towards like a potential thieves guild or black market or like some shady business.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, you're a friend? Here, go here.
Yeah, so we could see what's up, or
Yeah, we'll stick together at least, you and I. I don't know what these other fucks want to do.
Well, I think we should probably all stick together, considering what we just heard. Because if something goes down and one of us gets taken, we don't know that they're taken. That might be problematic.
I'm not trying to push anybody out, but I will say that, based on what we just heard, the cumulative description might make us stand out more if we're all together. If they see two tieflings, a metal arm, and all that other shit, and it all matches, they'd have to do a lot more inferring if it was only part of that group together.
Well, the boys
That's
should be in their horse costume, so they won't give us away.
The boys are in their horse costume, yes.
Yes, because they're so subtle.
As you guys are talking
mean-
about this, you see out the window just the horse on its back legs just walking around
Yep.
eating an apple.
I don't see what the problem is.
that is so wrong.
Fucked up every time. Okay. Now look at the group. Say, well, folks, do what you will. Nyssara, I'm gonna link arms with her. Let's go get some alcohol.
Alright,
Oh.
so
To the Mermaid?
is just
The Mermaid.
Nyssara and Lythra going to the Mermaid, or are all of you gonna go?
I'm gonna look around and say the only thing I want in this city is a magic shop.
A magic shop. You've been here before. You know that most of the magic shops are in either the University Ward or the North Ward. Because that's where the magic is. These southern wards that you're in, where the kind of the blue buildings are mostly like fishermen and like there is a blacksmith, but like it's like teeny tiny shops of like your day-to-day necessities. And then the castle ward is a
Yes.
little more specialized. And then when you get to the North Ward, it's a lot more magical focused. Or North and University Ward.
I'm in the peasants district. How quaint.
Okay.
Hey, can I throw 50 gold at you to get you to start looking for a better bow for me?
50 gold to find it or 50 gold to buy it?
only have 72 on me.
You
So
do belong in this district.
yeah,
Amraphel
I
says
think
with not
50
gold
gold
on
is gonna cut it.
no, it's
But-
not. But I could
Because
just
Lucian and
help.
I just had a great time shopping, but it was expensive.
Why
I
don't
know.
you keep your gold on you, and I will just look while I'm up
All
there.
right, thank you.
Is this when you reveal that Amraphel has actually been dressed like the Monopoly man this entire time? It's just like looking down at Nyssara.
Listen.
Poor.
Wow. Jesus.
Now I'm still wearing my
The
I'm still wearing
correct
my, like,
pronunciation-
fucking trench coat with a hood.
The correct pronunciation is hooer.
It's a poor. Cool. I guess I'm gonna start walking, and I'm gonna decide on the way if I'm going to the university ward or going to the spire.
Okay. And then Zasha and Lucian. What are you guys doing? You guys can follow either group, or go your own way.
I'm intrigued by the blushing mermaid, so I'm going that way.
All right.
It's more or less on the way, so
many times.
All right. So we got 4 going to the Blushing Mermaid, and Amraphel is doing a little solo mission to go see magic. All right.
I'll send Snook with Amraphel.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!
Amraphel,
Sorry, dog. Have fun.
Amraphel,
He's like, please no.
you put your hood up. You're ready to skulk about, and as you are walking kind of swiftly through the crowd, you just hear the most loud clickety clackety clickety clack as you look behind you, and Snooker Okanub is like trying to be stealthy, but occasionally will like get up on its back legs and lean up against a pole like it's hiding behind it, and then it'll get back down and kind of do a little clickety clack.
I'll just kind of stare at him for a second, like, what the fuck? It's so uncomfortable.
I love describing this.
It just
Alright.
kind of like shivers a little, like, ugh.
So we'll start with the 4 of you as you guys make your way to the Blushing Mermaid. Lucian, can you roll me a d20 real quick?
don't like I'm rolling d20s randomly.
Don't worry about it. Noted. Thank you for that roll. Alright. So you guys make it to the Blushing Mermaid. This is a salt-warped, leaning structure that kind of smells of seaweed and fish oil. As you enter, you realize that the room is littered with splintered floors and patched ceilings. It kind of looks like it's been through hell and back. It's a pretty crowded bar room when you enter. And there's an old, kind of raggedy looking man behind the bar, currently wiping down a spill that was recently made by one of the patrons. What do you do?
I'm gonna go chat up the barman. I don't know what these other folks are doing.
Alright. Alright, you go up to the barman. He looks up at you and goes, "Well, I haven't seen you guys around these parts."
I'm new in town.
Don't say it.
All
Kill me.
all I'm thinking of is the John of the Lady skit.
I'm gay.
What are 3 other things about it? Okay.
Jesus.
I'm homeless.
I'm new in town.
push him. Anyway, okay. I will put a gold down and just say, yeah, I'll get an ale.
Oh yeah. And he pours you an ale from the tap, and it costs 2 copper.
2 copper. Oh, you love to see it. All right. I will give him just a tip the old head at him, but I'll then lean in a little more and said, "Hey, someone told me you might know something about a stash of Lilyfield. Insert the name of this drink that I definitely in character know what I'm talking
So
about."
close.
Lilyhammer? Nope, that's the show.
Lilywell.
Lilywell. Okay. Yeah, got a stash of Lilywell. I am looking for some for my beloved. So, anything you can do, I will make it worth your while.
Oh. He sits back for a second and kind of rubs his hand on his white beard. He goes, I might have heard about a cask somewhere, but my memory is just not as good as it used to be.
Is it? And I'm just gonna like put five gold coins on the table and say, is it a little less fuzzy now?
He swipes that really fucking quickly.
Yeah, I will flash the. I'll do some thieves can't sign friend. Like, yeah, we get it.
He goes, all right. So unfortunately, I don't have any. You can try the market down in the basement, but your best bet is there's an old drunk that lives down in the Dolblunde area. It's a little goblin guy, and he has a big collection. I'm sure you can get it from him. If not, the market down in the basement.
Does he have a
Is he
pepper-
associated with the Pepperpot family? Zasha like leans in, hearing goblin.
Cool.
I don't really know that one. But yeah, there's a bunch of. It's just like one little goblin family, I think, that lives down there. There's not a lot of goblins that live in the city.
Well, fair enough. Then I think I know who we're talking to.
That's good. I was about to think that Lythra was super fucking racist for just being like, a goblin in Dolblunde, it must be that one guy. Not any of the others, but okay. Fantastic. Then I will give him a smile, say, much obliged, and I will drain that ale with, like, impressive speed. Like, I want people to be impressed. And I don't know if you want me to roll for that in case I comedically joke on it.
Roll me a
Oh,
performance
good.
check.
I can perform.
You're trying to make it seem impressive. Yeah, it's impressive. You got some people that kind of turn and look as you're like unhinging your jaw to like drown it all in a single gulp.
Call me the...
It's both horrifying and impressive.
And that's what I go for, everybody. All right, awesome.
Just like
I wish
Snoop.
Amraphel was here. Fuck, no. Yeah, that's right. He's off being tormented. Then I will fist bump Nyssara. Do you return the fist bump?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Roll
Hell
to
yeah,
hit.
brother.
Nyssara, the old man signs to you that the market is through that door, and points to an old door that says employees only.
All right.
Am I gonna cramp your style, or do you want you want me to wait up here? Your bodyguard.
You can come with me, I think.
Did I stay or can I come? I can stay. I understand if you want me to stay.
I just kind of wanted to scope things out. I was
You guys watch the
Haven't been
door.
here.
Yeah, you hang
Okey
out up
doke.
here.
And I sit at the bar and I'm like, can I have the fruitiest thing that you have?
Nobody really asks for fruity. Hold on, and he like goes to the back, to try and find something for you. And Lucian, are you doing anything in here? Or are you just observing and being with the crew?
My brain wants me to just say, yeah, he's just staring at the door because he was told to watch the door. But, how crowded was this bar?
It's pretty crowded, but you and Zasha would be able to find some space. I don't know if any more than you two would be able to find some space to kind of settle in.
I'll probably be hanging out towards the exit / entrance.
All right. Before we get to the market, Amraphel, you're making your way. You probably make it to the Steam Link terminal as you're thinking about your next options on if you should go check out some magic shops or check out the Conclave Spire. You know something that I don't think the rest of the team would know is that there's a head of the council that kind of organizes these meetings, and they like to put fun puzzles in the mountain for the archmages to go through before they get to the council meeting, because they think it's a very good team building experience. And every time you've gone with Anansi, you guys are both just really frustrated towards the end.
Perfect.
What do you do?
Well, I was thinking about going up to the top of the tower to talk to people about someone looking for us. But now that I think about it, that's probably gonna piss me off. So I guess instead I'm just gonna go to the Gilded Grimoire.
All right. Can you show me what direction you go to get to the Gilded Grimoire? Like, what streets do you go down on the way?
Literally, like, let me get a little drawing tool here.
All right.
Draw a freehand. Here we go.
We're getting artistic here.
Something-tistic.
I love-
Alright, we're going up through here.
Artistic, not autistic.
Little traverse through the park. I think I killed her. And then up through here.
All right. So, on your route, you walk by what is another magic shop, but not really the one that you like to frequent. It is a magical tattoo shop that imbues, like, basically magical buffs and quick cantrips and stuff into the body of a spellcaster. You kind of ignore that as you keep going on your way. And then you get to... Hold on, I wrote something down somewhere. I don't know where. Alright. As you enter the park, you hop off the cobbled path into the grassy patch of this kind of courtyard-esque sort of area. And there is kind of like a flower garden in the area. Do you walk through that, or do you kind of go by the fountain?
I feel like I should mention again, just in case. The entire time I'm walking around, everywhere we go, I am wearing, like, a really heavy trench coat with the hood up.
Oh, I know. This is,
Because I hate the sun.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Alright, just
A
making sure
giant
you
horse is
remember.
following you.
Yeah, and the horse walking on 2 legs is following me. I'm just gonna get thrown in prison. All right, what was your question?
Do you go through the flower garden or past the fucking fountain?
Fountain.
All right. You
I like fountains.
you walk past the fountain. And as you're walking by, you notice that there's a beggar by the fountain, kind of just standing around and, sitting on his bum, just chilling. Seems to be just enjoying the sun, which you do not like. And you pass through the park without a problem. Zasha, I need you to have Snooker Okanub make a Constitution save as something kind of breaks them out of their horse suit. If you want them to not break out of their horse illusion.
Okay.
Horse suit.
Their Constitution saving throw, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Your boys would relay this to you later. As they walked past the fountain, they felt kind of a sick feeling like they were going to throw up. But they were able to keep it together and stay hidden and stealthy as they went prone to kind of hide behind the fountain and follow Amraphel. But they did not break up into a bunch of raccoons.
Well, that's good.
That's so inconspicuous.
Hold on, just need to write something down. Amraphel, you make the rest of your way to the Gilded Grimoire without any issues, except for you hear a bunch of people behind you giving, whispering and talking about the horse that's behind you, but it doesn't seem to be associated with you currently.
At this point, I'm just pointedly not looking at it. That shit makes me uncomfortable.
Alright, so we're at the university ward. Give me one second. University ward. Ah. I don't have a description for this one. It is, as you would say, a magic bookshop. There are, from floor to ceiling, and kind of floating in the sky, different shelves of books. And there is a young elf woman that is kind of tending to the books and sorting through some new grimoires.
Ooh.
Is there anything in particular you are looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember what it was.
Oh my goodness.
I think what I was looking for were scrolls and materials to transcribe them into my spellbook.
Oh. Is there an item for transcribing stuff?
There's a gold cost associated with it.
Okay.
For ink and paper, yeah.
Alright. What's the gold cost for transcribing?
For magical ink and paper.
Magical ink and paper.
Classes,
Copy spell scroll to their spell book for 50 gold per level plus 2 hours.
Wizard.
So for instance, a fireball spell would cost 150 gold. So are you looking to get scrolls specifically, or to get the materials for any scrolls that you have? I think you have one scroll currently.
I have a scroll, finger quotes. It's the spellbook of Gentle Repose.
Yes, that's basically a scroll.
Which I don't really care about. If we're
Okay,
being real.
that's fine.
I mean, like, technically it could be useful, but, like, I don't know.
The chances that you'd have it prepared in the instance that it is useful.
I know.
Low.
I have limited slots that I can prepare.
All right. There is a whole section with like ink and paper to kind of like weave into your grimoire. And there is a selection of spell scrolls behind the desk because anybody can open them and just cast them. So she kind of keeps those under lock and key. But she asks what you're looking for, and she can give you an estimate.
Is that how scrolls work?
Anybody can use a spell scroll, technically. I think.
I thought it had to be in your...
I thought it was
Class
everybody could
repertoire.
use it. Or is that just a
I thought
fucking
so,
Baldur's
too.
Gate thing? Maybe I'm
I've merged Baldur's Gate in this game. I think that's fine.
If the spell is in your spell list, you can read the scroll and cast it without material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible.
Okay.
Ooh. Thanks, Baldur's Gate, for making D&D more fun.
Right? Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, well, there are scrolls, and she said if you let her know what it is you're looking for, she can give you an estimate.
I just kind of tap my finger and look around. What did I want? Do you want to go to someone else real quick while I scroll the spell list?
Yeah, why don't you do that? So, Lythra and Nyssara, you guys are going down into the basement of this, the Blushing Mermaid. How are you guys walking down? Are you guys walking down confidently, stealthily? What's the vibes here as you guys are entering this kind of dark and musty basement?
Quiet, nonchalant, trying not to draw attention as best I can.
And I will be full bodyguard mode, just, stone-faced, very neutral, but just standing, close to Nyssara, looking confident.
Alright. You guys make it to the bottom of the basement, and you see that it's a rather small basement. It has a dirt floor and a line of old wooden shelves with different, bottles and tools on them. Nyssara, you notice a carving in thieves' cant on the wall that basically points towards one of the shelves as an entrance.
Okay, I will look for is there like a switch somewhere, or does it look like it swings out?
Yeah, roll me a perception check for just investigating this.
13.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden in plain sight. You see another thieves' cant scribble kind of carved into the wood in the back corner, kind of in the darkness, and behind or kind of like underneath that shelving unit, there is a button that you can press, and it unlocks the door, and it swings open. And as the door swings open, you're met with a smell of spices, and the smell of, or not smell, the sound of chattering as you enter the black market. The black market is a long, basically one long street of different stalls of different quality and shadiness. And it is in a place that's between the layers of Waterdeep and New Dolblunde.
Ooh.
As you guys are walking in, you see a number of different shops. There are some for exotic mounts and pets, although the price tags you're seeing on the stalls seem to draw you a little bit away from that. As well as some other high-end shops selling souvenirs for collections that look like they're stuff from famous people that may or may not be stolen. And then you see a stall for artwork, and it's definitely stolen. And kind of towards the center of the shop before it kind of gets into the more affordable options, or the center of the street before it goes to the more affordable options, it's mostly like foods and drinks and drugs. There are some dank smells filling the air, so to say. And then towards the end of this like street shop are your more affordable options like illegal weapons, like basic weapons, some banned books, some shops that may or may not look like a scam to you, and there are also some shops that just offer services. Not that kind of services.
Oh.
No, I assume
that's
it's
legal. There's a
assassins.
place for that.
Services like forgery, drawing
Oh,
up
okay.
maps of the sewer system or estates that you want to go rob, fencing for stolen goods, mercenaries, and cleaners.
Fair enough.
Lythra maintains her facade, yet looks slightly deflated.
What's wrong?
It is legal. We do not shame the working ladies. And then, but yeah, the services are more of the, you're gonna do a crime, here's some things to help you. Is there anything that you're looking for in the market, or are you just kind of...
Maybe some
Browse.
poisons would be useful after getting fucking poisoned by myself. I'm like, that was useful. Maybe I should go back to using some of those.
Let me look up some poisons.
It'll probably be out of my price range.
You
Just
know,
looking around.
so you know that some of the cheaper poisons are things such as truth serums, assassin's blood, and for a little bit extra you can get things such as like a drow poison or serpent venom. And at this poison shop that you come across, it not only has poisons, it also has potions. And they also sell what's called glass daggers.
Oh.
And the way glass daggers works is you fill it with an entire vial of poison. And when you hit something, it will break the dagger, so you'll no longer be able to use it. But it will shatter inside the body of whoever you stab, and the poison will be delivered without a saving throw needed.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's nice.
Yeah, I want some of that.
How much money do you have on you, Nyssara?
I've only got 72 gold and some odd copper.
Well, the good news is, glass daggers cost like 50 gold. The bad news is, you won't be able to get any poison.
Damn.
But the place is always open.
Yeah. That's really useful. I would like to be able to have some of that on hand.
Or should I say it's like 50 gold for like a pack of a couple of glass daggers because they break.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was gonna say
Like
50
what?
for one is steep.
Yeah, that is a lot.
50 for one is steep, but also it's a little bit more expensive than your typical dagger, especially since it guarantees.
Is it illegal?
Well, it's illegal, and it guarantees that the poison will work, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
like
good. They're good. I'm just saying
auto
we
failing
paid
the
that for
saving
them
throw,
before.
that's huge.
Yup.
As long as they're not like immune.
Well, that would just be sad.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, that hurt.
So-
What the fuck?
You know, I think I really want these. I'll worry about picking up a poison later.
All right. If you
Yeah, it's quite
subtract
easier to find poison.
50 gold, let me roll to see how much is in the box. There is a minimum, but you could also get. I rolled on Amraphel for some fucking reason. Delete.
How'd you do that?
You are given a felt box with the words fragile on it. And the old lady running this poison shop, who looks really fucking evil, says, "Be careful not to shake this around too much." And you have a case of 7 glass daggers.
Nice.
7's pretty good. All right.
Yeah.
Now you just need to get some poison.
Yeah. I'll look at Lythra. Wanna help me? You got a big ass sword.
Yeah. Want to threaten these people?
No. Just how much gold do you have to shop?
I need to get this alcohol for Celeste. I have 75 gold. I have 75.
Alright. Okay,
Tell
you were
what,
in the
if
same
we can
situation.
if we figure this shit out, if I get mine, I am willing to barter with what I have remaining. I just can't. I can't come home empty-handed.
Understandable. I wouldn't ask
we
you
come
to renege on your obligations.
Appreciate it. Anything else on town?
My intelligence is not high enough to be talking like this.
Neither is mine. Are we just like, hey?
It's a thing where the old lady's just staring at you guys, and she like slowly raises her dagger as you say, "Do you want me to threaten them?" And then she puts it down when she hears the no.
I feel like charisma has to translate into a certain level of social grace. You can be people smart and books dumb. That's what Lythra is.
Oh god. I'm only just above average.
Oh no.
Oh, I got that 8 intelligence, baby. I'm stupid as fuck. But I'm wise and charismatic.
Wait, how many stupid people do we have in our fucking party?
I'm the only one who's intelligence based.
I know, but who
I'm
has
at least-
negative modifiers for int? Oh,
It's probably the 2 melee people.
It's just the 2
Is it
melee
just me?
people.
Yeah.
It is both Lythra and Lucian. Both have a -1 to their intelligence scores.
I don't know how to read.
Never learned
No,
how
that's a
to fucking
7.
Good, I'm 1 off. I'm 1 mild debuff away from illiteracy.
read. You got like grade school reading literacy.
I mean that, but actually,
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to look at or talk to anybody?
Nope.
All right.
This is here. It's a resource for later, should we need it. Hopefully we maybe don't.
'Tis a resource for later. Amraphel, have you figured out what
I'm good.
spell scrolls you want to ask for?
I'm just gonna take 100 gold in enchanted paper and ink.
Alright, subtract 100 gold from your inventory, and you have enchanted paper and ink.
Ah, nice. This place doesn't have weapons, does it?
That place does not. You know that in the North Ward, there is, like, a magical... it is a place that specializes in, like, magically enchanted items, such as weapons.
Do I risk it? I'm not doing anything else. That's a good question. Yeah, I'll walk over.
Alright.
I'm low wisdom. I'll walk over to the magic shop in the North Ward.
I need you to show me your route again. And while you're drawing the route, Zasha and Lucian, you guys are sitting in the bar area. Are you guys doing anything, or just waiting for everyone to get together?
For now,
think-
I was still just waiting.
Okay, waiting.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye out, make sure nothing's going down.
Alright. Alright, so you walk by another magical bookshop, although this bookshop kind of specializes in cleric magic. It is by the giant church of Mystra.
Yep.
And as you make your way into the North Ward, you notice a slight shift in tone in the North Ward. It's a lot quieter. There's a lot less people walking around. And you see these kind of automaton-like guards patrolling around the area. But you do make it to...
Was it like that last time I was there?
I would say no. No, it was not. Or if it was, it wasn't noticeable. Like, this is at a noticeable scale.
Curious.
In fact, like, the city, you find, like, every time you come here, it advances a little more and more.
Yep.
This time, it's, like, rapid advancement in a very short amount of time.
Interesting.
But you do make it to the fucking Cog and Crystal. It is a magical, like, hardware store, and it's run by this dwarven enchanter, who greets you warmly as you open the doors. And they kind of combine both spell components and, like, mechanical or, like, other, like, everyday use parts. It's kind of like an artificer's shop of sorts. And are you looking specifically for a bow for your friend?
Yes.
For your friend?
So I'll just ask about that right away. And also I will, like, kind of thumb towards the outside and say, I haven't been here in a few years. What's all that?
Try the new AI mode. No thanks, Google. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying.
Cracks for the storyline.
Oh, great. This is. All right. She agrees and says that she's been working on 2 bows that are magical. one of which is your standard +1 longbow, and that is a 500 gold price tag. The other is a prototype that is currently listed at 250 gold, but she does tell you she'll give you a discount if you test it and bring back notes on the item.
Oh, that wouldn't be a problem.
That sounds interesting. Shit.
And also not 500 gold.
Yeah.
It's not for me, it's for a companion, but I wouldn't mind making the decision, I guess. Do you have a stat sheet I can look at?
Not yet, because I'm making this up on the fly.
Oh, sick. Sick, dope.
But I have an idea.
I mean, is there a noticeable difference between the two? In terms of, like, quality or, like...
So the +1 longbow has magical engravings in the wood of the bow.
Yep.
It's your standard, what you would see for a longbow, or a +1 longbow. But for this other longbow, however, the wood is a standard dark wood. It doesn't seem to show that arcane energy that you usually see on the wood. But the bow is glowing this kind of mystical blue and white foggy aura around it.
That's cool as shit.
I know, right? Also,
I mean...
the are you talking about the new guards?
Yeah, the new gods, it's just much different from last time.
Oh yes, it must have been a bit since you were last here. We had a new a new governor take over after the most recent elections, and he has been cracking down on crime around the area. It's lovely. It's quite lovely.
Oh, interesting. I mean, why not?
Exactly.
You know what? I really like testing out new things. So I love the idea of doing a little trial of that bow for you.
Wonderful. I can probably bring the price down to, let's say, 100 gold?
That sounds perfectly fine to me.
Wonderful. Give me
I'm
one
gonna pull that
second.
straight out of party funds, unless someone already did.
I haven't.
Inventory. Well, it's not there. Can we edit the party funds note? Where is that?
That's a wonderful question.
Don't remember.
Player characters. Can you not subtract from party? Inventory. Nope.
Yeah.
I think it adds up all the gold each of us has on us.
I'm sure you can edit it. I can't.
Yeah, I can edit it. Let's see, there's 5 people. It's 100, so minus 20 for each of you.
I have no gold on me, so...
Well, then it's...
I'm pretty sure that is just... Wait, does that just tally up all of our gold?
I think so.
I thought that was its own separate pot.
Oh no, that's all of your
I
gold.
did too.
Oh my god.
Oh goodness.
Do you still want to buy the bow?
Yeah, we're kind of poor.
I mean, yeah.
So Zasha has 192 gold pieces in her
Jesus.
inventory.
Oh,
that
damn.
would be most of the
That's
stash.
most of it.
Yes, because I've been selling the components the boys bring me.
Yo.
Jesus.
Do you mind if I subtract 40 from you, Zasha, to make up
Yeah, that's
for...
fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, 152 instead. Take away that 4 gold, or 20 gold that you have, Amraphel.
Okay.
Lythra.
Oh wait, you took my 24? Oh.
I'm gonna take away 20 from... Lythra, Zasha, and Lucian, you just kind of feel like you're... Or not Lucian, sorry. Nyssara, you kind of feel like your pockets got a little lighter, but you don't know why.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Wait, wasn't Nyssara gonna give me 50 gold to look
Yeah.
for a bow?
But then I spent it.
Nyssara spent all her
Oh, you
gold.
did spend it? Son of a bitch.
I
Damn.
only had like
Alright.
20 left. 22.
Damn.
Got some really
we're
cool
broke.
glass knives.
We're
Yeah.
broke as hell. Yo, we gotta get our
Money
grind
up?
on or something. Like, yeah, we gotta get our money up. Shit.
Yeah, some shit ain't paying.
Realized I was riding around with a bunch of broke bitches, and that includes me.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to engineer this magic bow, but this is what I'm thinking for this crazy artificer's new test bow. So it is a +1 longbow,
Okay.
and it has 2 conditions to it, one of which makes it kind of volatile, and the other one which makes it really fucking cool.
Sick.
Okay.
So if you roll a nat 1, I get an opportunity, not a guarantee, an opportunity to trigger a wild magic.
Aww.
Sick.
But if you roll a crit, wherever your arrow lands will trigger an AoE magical spell. But
What
you
spell?
but you don't have control over that.
That's sick as hell. That's actually so sick. If you don't use this, I'm
God.
actually gonna be upset at you.
No, we all turn our backs on you if that happens.
Okay, fine.
This is so cool. This is so cool.
Do you know how
You
much
serious?
I hate wild magic?
Don't worry,
You
I
just got
Calculated DM
Oh,
move. Yeah.
promise not to
Deal
make
with
your
it.
life living
Equivalent
hell.
exchange.
And I will only use the standard wild magic and not that giant one that I had done way back when.
Got the 10,000 option wild magic sheet.
That was wild. That was fucking wild.
that shit was crazy.
That was so dumb.
Okay.
Just use your inspiration if you net one. It's fine.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to... I'm just going to put a +1 longbow in... I'll just put it directly in Nyssara's inventory, because I assume you're going to be handing it to Nyssara.
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to put a +1 longbow in there. Today, we'll just... If you use it, we will do it by ear. But over the next... By the next session, I'll actually have it written into the +1 longbow. Longbow. Why is it just longbow of warning? Fuck you. D&D items. Longbow. +1 longbow. I need to find a cool picture for it too. But it is the wild spell bow. Alright, you now have a, well, once Amraphel meets back with you guys, you will have a +1 longbow with a little bit of extra pizzazz.
Nice.
Anything else, Amraphel?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. By this point, Nyssara and Lythra, you guys would have returned to Zasha and Lucian. don't know if you guys want to converse at all, but we can kind of fast forward to you guys meeting back up. Did you guys say where you'd meet back up?
Nope.
I think I had kind of said we're all going to the Pepperpots, but
I assume we'll meet there. Yeah, I mean that's where I want to go from here anyway. So
Yeah.
I know we discussed the Pepperpots, so that's at least a thing.
All right. So you guys make it to, I would say you guys probably meet up around the same time at the entrance of New Dolblunde. Maybe on opposite sides of the large crater, but you guys make it there. There are lines, small lines, they're pretty fast moving, to get to these, what looks like kind of like a tram that's going up and down this long tunnel into New Dolblunde. And it is a free service. There's a sign that says it is free up until like a certain time at night, in which case it then goes up to like 5 copper. So you guys, unless you guys say otherwise, you guys will wait a little and then make it to New Dolblunde, which I just kind of have a picture. Oh. Why did it do that? Configure. Vision. No token vision. There we go. It's just a little...
yay!
It's an underground, steampunky kind of... It's less of a city, even though it's called the city. And it's more of another district. And you see that what it seems to be is floor-to-ceiling... I guess it wouldn't be a stalactite or a stalagmite because it is floor to ceiling, but like mounds of earth going floor to ceiling kind of structurally has little groupings of buildings around it, and it's kind of spread out across this large cavernous area with bridges interconnecting these different neighborhoods. And as you get down, as promised by Boblano Pepper, you guys see a large wooden sign with a big red pepper painted on it.
Okay, who's ready to see my friend?
Show us the Pepperman.
Okay, and I'm gonna walk in.
All right. So this is a kind of 2-level shop. There is... sorry, I had to grab my notes on the Pepperpot family. It's a 2-level shop, and as you enter, you see an older woman goblin behind the counter, currently chopping up some peppers. You see Boblano Pepper kind of just walking around and placing new tinctures up on the shelves, and you see kind of a smallish child that has a kind of an apron on with farmer's tools sticking out of the pockets. And they are complaining and kind of crying at the old woman. And Boblano sees you and goes, "Ah, it's so very good to see you."
And it's so good to see you, Boblano. These are the rest of my party members, my friends that I was... Well, you've met them before when we were on the road.
Oh, yes, yeah. Well, some of them were sleeping, but,
Oh, yeah, they were.
But, it's nice to meet you all and see you all again. Please, make yourselves at home. this is my mother, Bellamy, and he gestures towards the grandmother, and then he kind of points and then goes, and this is my son, Halamario.
Sometimes you forget.
Hello to both of you. Oh, Bellamy, I think it's probably been a bit since you last saw me, but I hope you're doing well. And hello, Halamario. Your father is a very interesting goblin. And I appreciate your whole family very much.
So, Bellamy kind of smiles at you, like gingerly, and goes, "Oh, I remember that face. You used to love the mushroom pies I would make." And she just kind of has this very sweet voice to her, despite chopping a whole bunch of what looks like Carolina Reaper peppers. Very, very sweet. However, as you're talking and then you turn towards Halamario to talk, Halamario kind of stomps their feet and yells at Bellamy, saying, "You don't understand! The tiny beasties came again and they're ruining the whole garden!"
Oh, what came and ruined a garden? I love weird creatures.
It's, we have a big garden for all of our peppers, and I was in charge of making sure that we make our good mind spike chili again, but half the chilies are being burned. There's these teeny beasties that keep coming out of the dirt, and they keep messing with my stuff.
Oh, well, that's interesting. We could probably take a look and see if we can take care of them for you.
Bellamy speaks up because I can't do that voice for very long without hurting myself. She goes, "Oh, that would be lovely, dear. But I don't know. Every time we go over there, I don't really see anything." And you hear Halamario go, "But there's teeny beasties!" So I don't know how fruitful your efforts would be, but if you don't mind playing along, that would be much appreciated.
Of course, I'd be happy to. Will the rest of your family be back a little bit later? I'd love to just meet everyone and see everyone again.
Oh, yes, they are right upstairs. Actually, if you want, I can bring them to you. Or actually, Halamario, bring these lovely guests up to see the rest of the family. And the Halamario goes, "But the beasties!" And Bellamy goes, they'll go check it out after they say hello to your family. And I was like, "Oh, okay. And so come with me." And kind of waddles its way over to the stairs and leads you upstairs to the home of the Pepperpot family. You met Bellamy Pepper and Boblano and Halamario already. But as Halamario enters upstairs, you see also like a younger goblin with kind of a fancy little adventurer's hat on her head. And she is playing with a much, much smaller goblin that seems to be just toddling around as a little baby. And they look up and say, "Oh, hello."
Hello there, how are you?
I'm good. Mario, who are these people? I don't know.
Also,
They're
I'm
friends.
realizing Are we all speaking Goblin?
The young children are probably
Are we speaking Common?
The young children are probably speaking like a mixture of Goblin and Common speak.
Okay.
But
I'm just realizing that the rest of the party does not speak Goblin, and so they're probably getting bits and pieces of...
yeah, the adults would know that you guys are not goblins, and so would talk to you in Common. The children, however, probably have a mixture of the speeches, and like... So Rachel probably you can understand the best, which is the older child with the adventurer's hat, and she introduces herself. But the little baby that Sir Rachel gestures at only speaks small words in Goblin, and her name is Pepper, and she just kind of is teething on a jalapeno.
Oh, so cute.
As this commotion is happening, you see a goblin kind of dressed in all black clothing, kind of mysterious looking, with a very sour look on their face. And they look about the same age as Sir Rachel and Halmaria, or Sir Rachel. And he just kind of walks by without really paying you any mind, and Sir Rachel kind of tells you guys, oh, that's Kenneth. He's not very social, but he means well. And then finally you guys meet the adults. Sorry, I'm trying to paint a picture here, but there's so many fucking people I put in here.
Goblins?
There's so many goblins! There we go. That's the person. So Rachel is talking to you guys the most, as Holomario's kind of just fuming about their garden, and Pepita's not talking. And Sir Rachel explains that Kenneth's father and Charlie, Uncle and Charlie, is in the attic currently, with his collection. And she says he's not a very good talk. He usually is just kind of slurring around talking about the war, whatever war that is.
You know, I actually have a friend who might be some good company for him. If you don't mind if they go upstairs.
Oh, I guess. And if, I guess, the rest of the family, they're currently out right now, but they'll probably be home for dinner. I don't really know about Repet. She kind of comes and goes, but she should be around sometime.
Okay, well, I'll pop up with my friend to say hello to Aunt Charlie, just your uncle there, and then we'll probably go help. Well, we'll see about helping Halamario with his garden fiasco that's going on.
Kill the tiny beasties.
Yep, we're just gonna say hi to your uncle and Charlie, and then we will be on our way. And I'm gonna turn to the rest of the party and be like, all right, Lythra and I are gonna pop upstairs to the attic quickly to say hello to one of my other friends. I think they might be able to help with what Lythra's been looking for. So you guys just hang out down here. I don't want to spook Aunt Charlie.
Understandable.
All right, Lythra, let's go.
Ready?
All right. You guys go upstairs, and usually heat rises and you go upstairs and it's hotter. It's getting colder as you go upstairs, and you realize that there are magical sigils around the entrance of the attic, that you suspect is kind of causing, like, a more chilling effect up here. And as you do you knock or do you just enter?
Knock kind of quietly, but also announce myself.
You hear kind of a grunt from inside. Sounds kind of agreeable.
Perfect. I take that as I can come in.
As you walk in, you see that this place has shelves of different casks and bottles of wine. A lot of them dusted over, not really. A lot of them don't look like they've been touched in quite a long time. But you see a goblin that should be around the same age as Boblano, but looks a little more wilted, a little more dried up, and a little more bitter. And he's sitting in a little rocking chair, and he has a bottle of wine in his hands, but because goblins are kind of small, he put a straw in the bottle and he's just kind of sipping on the bottle. And he looks up and he goes, What do you want? What?
Hey, Aunt Charlie.
How do you know my name?
Don't know if you remember me, but your parents and you guys used to live with my family way back when. It's been a bit, but you guys were our healers, and your mom would make me some really tasty foods often. My name's Zasha.
Doesn't ring a bell. What do you want?
Okay. Well, I wanted to check in and see you and see how you're holding up. 'Cause it's been a while since I've seen you and your family, and I know. Well, I guess I can't imagine what you guys went through back then.
How does it look like we're holding up, kid? Do you see droves of people coming and picking up our stuff? No, it's useless. And now we got little one over here talking about some peppery fucking beasts of some sorts with like metal bits all over. It's fucking confusing, man. And now he's starting to say that my honey hives are getting destroyed over there. This kid's probably just slacking off, and then he starts going on like a little like rant, and he's like, I don't know what to do with these kids anymore.
Fair, and Zasha's gonna just kind of quietly sit down, like if she can find a chair or just like an area to sit to kind of listen to him, to let him vent. Sounds like he needs it.
There's a couple of stools, and it does seem like he starts to open up more and kind of glare at you less more as he's talking. And he continues complaining and then starts to settle down, and he's like, I don't know what we're gonna do. If the farm burns down, then we're cooked.
Yeah, and only peppers are good if they're cooked, not Pepperpots.
Now you're talking. And he snaps his little fingers at you. But what are you doing here? Wait, hold on. You look familiar. What are you doing here?
I guess I just wanted to see some old faces that I remember from my past, and wanted to see if there was anything I can do to help you guys. We're gonna go take a look and make sure that Halamario over there is taking care of the garden and isn't just spinning up some tall tales about some beasties. But we also, my friend here has been looking for an interesting beverage of sorts, I believe. And from what I recall, you were a collector when I was a child, and I remember very vividly being scolded by my mother for playing with one of your expensive bottles. So I wanted to see if you would know anything about this this bottle that they're looking for.
And Charlie, right? That's your name?
Yeah, that's my name.
Hey, I'm Lythra. She'll extend her hand out to shake.
He nods at you.
All right, I just kind of gently put it back. I just want to say, okay, first of all, this collection is fucking incredible. Is that Elderroot 49 in the back corner there?
Not many of you youngins know about Elderroot 49.
Not most people. See, I co-run a bar back in the Stormspire. I'm been a nerd about this shit for a long time. I'm in heaven in here. This is super cool.
Feel free to browse around if you want.
I mean, I probably will. Before I continue, okay, I love spice. I love a spicy cocktail. It's one of my favorite types to make whenever anyone's feeling up to it back at the bar, and I can tell you guys know what you're doing, and not to be patronizing in any way, but you're talking about business being hard. I've got a lot of connections at the Spire, and I mean, if you guys want the business, I can try to broker some sort of co-op where we buy regular stock from y'all. I can hawk it in the tavern and use it in our cocktails, really highlight it, and potentially get you some more business. Is that something you would want to look into?
I mean, I'm not really the one that runs the business here. Mom's really the leader of the pack. Dad kind of also, but he's more on the medicine side. But yeah, that sounds. What? Usually these things are a pretty a two-way. What would you like from us?
I mean, inherently, I've got my interest in that because I can sell the whole artisanal cocktail thing real hard, and I personally like it. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. This is a cool room to be in for me. That being said, as dear Zasha was alluding to, I am, for actually my co-bar owner and one of my most closest people to me, I have been looking and coming up empty looking for some Lilywell. And if you can get me that, first, I'll pay double for the first round of whatever stock we get from you guys. I would simply kill for it. Not literally. You're safe.
Roll me your persuasion check as you're talking to this really grumpy, old, drunk goblin.
And I give Lythra the help action.
Yeah, I don't need it. 18 and 19.
Yeah, I don't know if you need that. You can if you want.
I mean,
I'll
take a 30.
All right. You see him kind of nod a little bit as he's thinking more and more, and he goes, all right, this doesn't sound like too bad. I only have one bottle of... My throat's starting to hurt, so I'm going to start talking my normal voice. I only have one bottle of Lilywell left, but I'm willing to give it up if you guys agree to take some of your stock to whatever that storm stick place you're talking about. And I need you to go check out that fucking farm and tell me if Mario is just talking out of his ass.
Absolutely. And if he's and if he's not talking out of his ass, we'll take care of it with him.
That would be lovely. You have yourself a deal. And he actually does hold out his hand. He holds out both of his hands, like one towards each of you. To shake.
I'm gonna shake it.
I'm gonna shake it as well.
enthusiastically, and if Lythra lets go, I am gonna pull him into a hug, because it's really nice to see people who have been family to me.
And Charlie specifically gets a little uncomfortable when you first pull him into a hug. He stiffens up a little bit, like, oh, what the fuck? But then he kind of, like, settles down and pats your back. And then he kind of mutters, I'll never forget you almost breaking my prized possession.
The cats were just climbing so high, and I wanted to climb with them. I didn't break it, though. And I didn't hear the end of it from my mother, so I think we're even.
Yeah. Alright. You guys get on out of here and let me know what's going on in that farm.
Sounds good. Thank you, Aunt Charlie.
Okay, let me just look around a minute before I go. This is
Absolutely.
so cool. You guys got this.
There are basically any kind of wine or liquor that you have heard of in the land. Almost every one of them is here.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, I mean, she's just gonna get really excited seeing all this, and it's totally genuine. She's not gonna ask for anything. Just like she'll just keep turning back and be like, "Really? This shit? Oh my. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame you for being mad at her for almost breaking this stuff. I would lose my goddamn mind."
Zasha starts pointing out the bottles that have been, like, they stopped producing them because of they caused blindness or, like, other ailments and everything, and they were basically, like, pulled from the market for their adverse effects.
You hear and Charlie go, "Hey! Those were really good wines. Those were good years. Kids these days are just soft. That's why their eyes are going bad."
Alright, and I'm gonna make my way back downstairs.
Alright. You guys gather back up, and the rest of you, did you guys do anything while Lythra and Zasha went and perused? You can say you're just waiting. I just want to give you guys opportunity.
I was just waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Holomario is still complaining about the garden when you guys get downstairs, and is looking just upset.
Alright, gang, so if everyone's cool with it, we're invited back here for a meal once the whole family's home. There are a couple more family members that I do want to meet, just to check in on them. But we were asked to go check out this garden to see what's going on over there and make sure everything is hunky-dory. Is that alright with everyone? There might be some combat involved.
Sure, we can handle whatever's down here. Right?
Famous last words.
Famous last words. Alright, Holomario, let's go.
And Holomario gets a little more excited now that you guys are actually listening to him. And he goes, "Come on, I'll take you to the Pepperplots." And he waddles away.
The Pepperplot.
The Pepperpot. Try to say that 5 times fast. I don't have a token for Holomario, unfortunately. So we're just going to pretend he brings you to the entrance of the farm, or the farmland, and backs up and goes, "I'm going to go wait at home, because the beasties are scary."
Did you just tell us what they look like? And they're getting into the hives too, right?
He nods and he takes a stick and he starts drawing in the dirt. And he draws a little circle with little legs coming out of it. And then puts a long line coming out of that and says, whoosh, fire. It breathes fire. And he points up and he's like, they're in the sky too. Ow, my throat. They're in the sky too.
Creepy. Okay. Don't hurt yourself now, Halamario. Get back home and we'll be there in time for dinner.
He nods and he rushes home. And you guys, I don't really have different music for this, so I'm just gonna play that. But you guys, walk through the Pepperplots. And for the most part, as you're walking through, there doesn't seem to be anything amiss. The plots look relatively normal. But as you get closer to one row in particular, you notice a bunch of scorch marks at the end of one row of peppers. And there are small fires that are overtaking a couple of nearby bushes, and it seems to be spreading from the end of the row where there is a fallen tree.
Alright, I'm going to control flames and extinguish these flames. And then I'm going to investigate the fallen tree.
Alright. Can you guys can move, I think. Totally, show me where you're walking to investigate that tree.
Where is the tree? Sorry.
So the tree is going to be all the way at the end of this little
All the
row.
way at the end.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Zasha's gonna, I guess. How do I draw? There we are.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to draw the track. You can
Oh,
just
I don't have to
move.
draw it.
You just
Oh, okay,
move.
my character can just move. I think she's just gonna walk walk down, like straight down the path, just like minding her footing and everything. Going down, just keeping like an eye out. She is pretty perceptive, so like she figures that whatever these things are somewhere, and if she's extinguishing the flames and stuff, she kind of has to stop for a moment and do that with the things that are on fire.
All right. Roll me a perception check as you are walking forward.
All right.
And the rest of you, are you guys following, or are you guys just standing by the beehives?
I'm following.
All right. So
Guidance.
Yeah, I'm following.
I was at least gonna go
So-
here.
Ooh,
you can,
that one.
You can move yourself to kind of where Zasha is.
Can I also roll perception?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. 13.
Lythra and
Okay.
Amraphel, are you moving forward? Should I just move your tokens?
Yes.
Wait, am
yeah.
I here?
Yes, you are here.
Wait, when the fuck did I get here?
It was established that we all met.
I established
Yeah.
Yeah.
as you guys got to the end. Stop
I
drawing!
did not think that included me.
That whole thing included you, yes.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, I didn't realize I was there.
Alright. Nyssara, you see it, but you see it a little too late. As a pitter-patter of what sounds like kind of hydraulics and little metal bits hitting the hard ground run up from behind the fence and jumps onto Zasha. And as this little mechanical being jumps up onto Zasha, in a kind of surprise attack. You hear buzzing from above as other little circular robots are kind of hovering around these little skittery creatures. And I need you all to roll for initiative. Let me change to actual combat music. Hee hee hee. So we have a choice here because it is 8:45. We can either start some of this combat right now, or we can continue next time. Sorry.
Maybe do a round?
Yeah,
I
I'm
do
in
have-
favor
Do
of
a
that
round?
because to save the time
Round
for
would
the
be nice.
app.
All right. So it is the nervous pepper drone overseer's turn. Let me turn down that volume. Holy shit. And it is going to kind of fly up over here. It is 20 feet in the air. And you see a pulse of energy kind of come out from its eye socket. And you see the we're gonna put a I don't know what button. They're not flying, but I'm putting flying on the ones that it's affecting. You see some of these little beasties as they're coming out getting a little bit bolstered in their speed and force as they're jumping around. And as the pulse reverberates and hits you guys, some of you, let's see, Lucian, Zasha, Nyssara, Amraphel, you guys are all in the range of this pulse.
Yay.
Uh-oh.
What kind of armor are you all wearing?
Magic.
Studded leather armor.
Chainmail.
Studded leather.
Alright, we need to decide, does studded leather count as metal?
No,
Wonderful.
it's leather armor.
Lucian, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. As this EMP pulse kind of sends a ripple of energy down your armor, and not in a good way. You're able to withstand
Roll.
this pulse of energy, and I need to actually click this so that way it consumes the use. And then for its reaction, it's going to it's going to beep at the overwhelmed Scorcher Crawler, and it'll cause it to move upwards. And that is the Overseer's turn. Oh, hitting begin combat would be helpful, wouldn't it? The ambitious Scorcher Crawler is going to use the cling and zap attack. So it's going to try and grapple Zasha. Attack. Normal. Does a 13 hit you?
No, it does not.
It bounces off of you and lands back on the ground. And that's its turn. Woo. And you see the bolsteriness of this creature also kind of go away with its turn. Zasha,
Perfect.
it's your turn.
It's a me. Within range. I'm just checking what range is for a hot second. Okay. Alright. I guess I will cast Moonbeam right here.
Alrighty.
So that's a DC 14 con saving throw.
On their turn, or
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first
starts its
time,
turn.
or starts its turn there.
Okay. So I will make it make con saves. Feel free to put the damage in.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
8
That's okay.
or 4. Alright. And then I will bonus action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Where is my bonus action? Features, there it is. Faced up. And that lets me go how far? 30. So, yeah, I'll go here.
Oh, you're
Oh,
measuring currently.
I'm measuring, not moving. I'll go there. And my turn there.
All right. The restless scorcher crawler is going to begin running towards people. Skitter, 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 skitter. And we'll use its action to dash, skitter, 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 to be right up on the other side of Lucian. Amraphel, it's your turn.
How bright would you say it is outside?
You are underground, so not very bright.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're really gonna use our 4th level spell spot for right now?
No, I'm not going to.
Oh, okay. You just fucking with me?
No, I'm not gonna blow that.
I was gonna say, that's a little early.
I thought they were coming out of the ground and we were still above ground.
They've come out of the ground at this point. You're above ground, but you're above ground in New Dolblunde, which is below ground.
Oh, okay. I see. That's the part I wasn't considering.
Sorry.
Okay. I was asking because I was wondering if I was in bright light.
Oh no, you are not in bright light. You are, if there you are in very dim light. There's like little like fairy lights just kind of dancing around the Pepperpots or Pepperplots.
Yep.
And you think that that's what's given the sunlight to these plants.
Yep. I will point 2 fingers at the nervous Pepperdrone Overseer and the ambitious Scorcher Crawler, and then I will flick my fingers down and cast Magnify Gravity.
Oh.
All right. Is that a save or
Oh,
an
like
attack?
It's a save. So that will go right there.
Strength saving throw. Hey, I'll give you a hint. Some of these guys are not strength-based.
Actually, can I do one spot to the left of where I put it? I don't think I can move it.
You can't?
I don't know. Can I? No, that doesn't work.
Like that? Oh, sorry, to the
That's
left?
yeah, one to the left. Yeah, perfect. Because now I get that little one too. The restless one.
Okay.
We gaming it.
Let me roll another one for the restless one. Alright. The restless one rolled a 1. What's the save? DC 15? Surprisingly, ambitious Scorcher over here saves. That thing is tough as fuck. It's ready. It's ready for carnage. The other two fail. Takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage. Speed is halved. And, oh, it takes half damage, so still, okay, so speed is halved. Where do I put a slow? Alright, we're gonna put the little hovering button. It will knock him down, yes.
That is the big thing. Oh, yeah.
And then, can you roll that damage for me, please?
I can. Normal. Boom. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. And then this little guy only takes half damage. Alright. Anything else, Amraphel?
Yeah.
Alright. Vengeful Scorcher Crawler is gonna also go skitter, 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 skitter. And kind of like is up on top of the fence right here.
Actually, do you mind if I take a couple steps backwards?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Alright. It is going to use its action to dash to the edge of... It's still on top of the fence, which is a very short fence, by the way. It's like goblin height fence. But it's on top of the fence, and it's just kind of like pointing its little camera eye at Nyssara and Zasha. But that's its turn. Cynical Scorcher Crawler is going to is going to try and cling and zap onto Lucian. Let's see. Normal. Or wait. It crits.
Dope.
Shit.
You guys all watch as this Scorcher Crawler clings onto the chest of Lucian. And you see, its little legs kind of dig into, like, the soft spots of the chainmail. And another like EMP pulse goes through Lucian, and Lucian, you take 30 total damage. Part of it is piercing and lightning, and you are grappled by this little guy.
Ouch.
That was just a really good roll for damage and for a hit. I rolled 4 straight 6s for d6s, and then some other ones that were kind of average. And that's its turn. Hungry Pepper Drone Overseer is going to beep, 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 beep. Did I not give it a speed? Oh no, it has a fly speed. It just is not showing as a walking speed. That's pretty funny. Alright, so it's able to get to here. Beep, 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 beep. And it is going to, it's the lens of its eye kind of widens a little bit, and you guys see a bright flash of light. Oh, I didn't need to do that. Alright, 15 feet. I need to measure. Alright. Yeah, so Nyssara, Zasha, and Lucian, I need you all to make me Constitution saving throws as you're getting kind of hit in the eyes with this really bright light. Alright.
Thanks.
Lucian, you are doing just fine. You're hanging on. Nyssara, you are blind. Zasha,
Yes.
you are blind. For until the end of your next turn.
Well, damn.
I forgot to unhide this one. Whoopsie daisy. But it's just gonna do its skitter, 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 skitter. And it had to dash to skitter. So it's skittered. Why is... That was weird. Alright. Overwhelmed Scorcher Crawler is then going to turn towards Zasha and Nyssara. And let off a... Can I rotate this at all? How do cone? How do cone template? Nope, that's not how you cone template. Hold on, I'll just draw it myself. I don't need cone template. No, it's a 15-footer. I need you guys to make me dexterity saving throw as fire emits from the little cartridge underneath this ball of metal. Good. Good.
Do I have disadvantage because I'm blind?
That's a wonderful question.
I guess I would need to roll again if that's the case.
Sorry.
Give me,
Blinded.
Why'd you ask the teacher about homework?
You did it
Yep.
again.
No, it's only attack
Nope.
rolls. It's only attack rolls.
Attack rolls and
We're
ability
good.
checks. You're good.
Are you? Okay.
Hey, it's not a 1.
True.
Zasha, you take 5 fire damage. And Nyssara, you take 10 fire damage.
Could be worse.
Oh, I put down another
Yeah.
template. That's not real. And that is its turn. And now it's everyone's turn. Nyssara, you are blind.
sucks. Can't see anything, which means I can't really make an attack, can I? Sorry, I'm just at a loss here.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I think I'll just stumble back this way and rub at my eyes and try not to get hit. So, yeah.
I don't think they can do opportunity attacks. No, they can. With I guess with this attack. Ah, you don't have an 11. You're good. And if that's your turn, you are then unblinded.
Oh yeah.
Lythra.
Alright, yep.
Shit's
Alrighty.
going down over there.
Shit's going down. I move 20 feet, and I'm start blasting great sword attack on this overwhelmed one right in front of me. It's about to be even more overwhelmed.
Alrighty.
That's dog shit.
Yeah, it
Okay,
doesn't hit
second
the
attack.
crawler, unfortunately.
Okay, still not good at all.
That also does not hit the crawler.
Beautiful. I'm not hasted, so that's literally all I have. Pathetic.
Oh
I hate it here.
I'm so sorry.
How's turn?
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Lucian, it's your turn. You're currently grappled, but you can escape with check.
With
Hold on.
Drake check or saving throw, probably.
I think is it escape and grapple? Escape, grapple, 5e. Use your action, strength, athletics, or dexterity, acrobatics check.
And that costs my action.
It costs your action. You could also just whack it while it's on your chest.
Say, can I try to rip it? I was gonna say, can I try ripping it off and hitting it? Which one's grappling?
The one that's on top of you is grappling.
It's this one.
Nope. It's on your token.
Oh, I literally can't see it.
Oh, well, I can
Because I was too zoomed out.
I can move it slightly. It's that one right there. Cynical. I will.
Is it possible to try to rip it off and use it as an improvised weapon and hit another one of these with it?
So that would be just escape and grapple, if you ripped it off. Because I think that's what you're doing essentially. Is they're not grappling you to the point where like you can't move too much. It is like inconveniencing you, and you feel it charging up another attack. But you're if you rip it off, it's going to have to be another grapple check. So it would use your action either way.
I feel like I'd rather just try to hit it off.
All right. You go to whack it.
Should be a disadvantage, right?
I believe so. Hold on, let me just look at.
Wait.
Speed becomes 0. I would say your speed's not 0. Oh. Wait, does anything happen other than speed 0 when you're grappled?
Not really, no.
Okay. Then I guess your speed is 0, just because it would make no sense otherwise.
Things will have special abilities, but like other than that, no.
This one just kind of clings on, so yeah, you can whack it. Normal roll.
Okay.
That hits. It is alive, so it's still on you.
I mean, I'm gonna do it again, and this time I will use where the hell is it? The clockwork amulet. which would be an 18 to hit.
Well, that hits. It is still alive and still on you. But it is looking pretty shitty.
Gonna keep going.
Okay. That does not hit. That does not hit.
Fucking kidding me.
That's
For fuck's sake.
That's not it.
Jesus.
I'm glad I got to use all those resources to do that. Time to roll a 1 on second win.
Shitty robots. Let's go.
Hey, you did good for second win at least. Oh. Should we do another round to get it on like a nicer foot?
I have to go.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Never mind.
I have something waiting on me.
I am so sorry.